This is for me one of the greatest things that has helped me. It's about understanding that character has nothing to do with feelings. Character has everything to do with what is right. Whether I feel like I'm ready to face Tepo or not, if I've wronged Tepo and I'm a person of character, it doesn't matter. I need to go and face Tepo. You know, my coaching clients will always tell you, I always say that you can't talk yourself out of something you behaved yourself into. Right? If you behaved yourself into a certain situation, it's going to take behavior to get you out of that situation as well. Right? What do I mean by that? You have to allow yourself the opportunity to go back into that embarrassment, so that through your changed behavior, you can redefine yourself. It's not going to take talking in any of those circumstances. Even if they say that, you know what, we understood what you were going through and things like that. The only thing that is going to change the mindset and the brand that you have is when you get back into that environment and the changed behavior replaces the old one. Do you understand? People don't always remember what you say to them, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Do you understand? And what you say and what you do is two different things, because what you do leaves a feeling. Do you understand what I mean? I could say, I love you and slap you. What you're going to remember is the behavior, the feeling that was left, not what I said. Do you get what I mean? So I think it's important, like what Penyo said, allow yourself the opportunity to get back into that space and allow them to have a changed behavior when you get into that space. So don't be too much on the apology, the verbal apology, but showcase the apology with a change of behavior, right? Number one. Number two, I think this will go for a lot of you. A lot of you want to get to a point where you do stuff when it gets to a point where it feels right? Even with something like apologizing. Like, I hear so many people saying they want to wait for the right moment to apologize or the right moment to tell the truth. Fam, there's never a right moment. It's not even about the right moment. It's like somebody wanting to break up with you and say, no, let's meet at a restaurant. I don't want to do this over the phone. It's not going to change how I feel about you after you tell me that you want to break up with me. Do you understand? So it's not about necessarily getting to a place where you feel like I'm at the right space to apologize about this, or do I really want to face this? No, it's about being able to, this is for me one of the greatest things that has helped me. It's about understanding that character has nothing to do with feelings. Character has everything to do with what is right. Whether I feel like I'm ready to face Tepo or not, if I've wronged Tepo and I'm a person of character, it doesn't matter. I need to go and face Tepo. Do you understand? So don't make it about getting into the right headspace, the right emotional space, all of that, honestly, it's just the mind trying to protect you and keep continuously delaying that actually happening. Character, this is what life taught me. There's nothing worse than thinking, I need to apologize to that person, and then you don't do it. And then the next day they're like, I'm going to apologize. And then you're like, I should have done this yesterday. Now it's like you're only doing it because of, do you get what I mean? So understand that character has nothing to do with feelings, but everything to do with what is right. And it goes back to what I was trying to illustrate here. All right. A simple thing like with the Israelites, there was a shorter route to the promised land, but they had character flaws that God knew. I have to take you the long way, because if I get you there before I deal with these character flaws, you're going to mess that up. That very gift that I have for you. So you could find this, and every time you were speaking, all that just kept coming into my spirit is, don't fail this test again. This is a character test. You failed it the last time and you had to take a detour. Don't fail it again. Because that's what happens in life. When you fail a cycle, you have to go full circle. And you'll get back to that very same spot. It may be packaged differently, but when you look at it like, this is the same thing I failed last year. Came back full circle. So don't fail the test. There's great things God wants to do with your life, but if you keep failing this character test, He's going to keep taking you around until you pass it. Because God is different, guys. I was even having this conversation with a friend of mine. I'm like, I think we've got this dude all wrong. All wrong. Like, he's playing such a long game. And we are all in the now. Like, he's playing a long game. He's not looking at you getting over this embarrassing moment. He's looking at 10 years from now, when you're in the position to be a mine manager, the kind of character you'll have. And if you don't start establishing this ability to have tough conversations now, He knows that disqualifies you for that. A lot of you think you get into management because you are the best at what you do. No. Management positions has to do with, they look at how you handle tough conversations. They look at how you handle, are you able to tell people, your peers that are not doing right, how to do the right things? Where's your character? You often find the managers aren't the best at what they do, but there's a certain level of character that they have. So you're playing this game. God is playing that game. So He'll take you through the well, through the slavery, through the prison, because He has to fine-tune. Are you chasing clout or are you chasing my heart? Because you can't tell me you're chasing my heart and not be like me. Don't fail the test. Please don't fail the test. Make sense? I hope so.